Mr. Drew and his animals too is based out of Lewiston. It's his job to take care of sick or injured exotic pets. And every once in a while, he comes by the 207 studio and he brings some friends with him. He's here today with us, and we've got a full display of animal friends for you. What do we have today, Drew?
This is called Pipa Pipa. It is an aquatic frog, and these guys they're boring as a pet because they don't move. And it blends in like dead leaves on the bottom of a pond. But these guys here are very fascinating. One, because they're totally aquatic. They don't come onto land. But what makes them really fascinating is their breeding. What happens is when these guys breed, the females carry the eggs on the back and skin grows over.
What?
Until the eggs fully develop, then tiny froglets pop out of their back. So people who have fear of holes, this is one usually creeps them out. And I'm going to try to get her to come up a little bit here.
It's got an unusual kind of appearance because it seems very flat.
Yes.
Yes, it's very flat. And let's see if I can get it.
I would describe it as like muck on the bottom of a
Right,
pond
your
or
description of
something
dead
like
leaves
that.
at the bottom of the
Yeah.
pond was perfect.
This is what she does. And so what these guys do, maybe I can just hold her up a little bit there. All right. With these, they have big webbed feet for swimming. And they're really they wait. They're an ambush predator, splashing you there.
My goodness.
They're an ambush predator. And what they do is something will swim by and they'll just open their mouth very quick, causing a vacuum, sucking it right in. And then they can swallow it. So they just sit and wait. The tips of their toes look like little stars. And they're very fascinating for a frog.
Fascinating creature, but it seems like they probably wouldn't make great pets.
No, they're not one you can play with. It's definitely a look, don't touch pet.
Yeah.
And they don't want to be handled. So they're boring in that aspect. I mean, but they're fascinating as an animal.
Yeah.
So definitely not a good pet for just your child to take home.
All right.
Let's
What
go
else
on
do
to
we
our
have?
second
All right, let's put that on
introduction.
just in case.
Bye.
Like nothing I've ever seen
I've
before.
never seen. Did you see the eyes?
Yeah.
They're like little slits.
This one.
They're kind of sinister looking.
Weird.
When he reaches down and pulls something out of the cloth
I know, and
bag,
it's
we
taking a
always get a
while.
little
What's
wiggy.
happening
This one.
here?
This one's a sweet little girl, very active.
Oh, hi.
Yikes.
And this is a gopher snake.
You right?
And gopher snakes are one of the most diverse found snakes in the United States. They range from Mexico to Canada, from the Atlantic to the Pacific. They mimic rattlesnakes, and they will rattle their tail on the ground. And when they do that, it kind of gives that intimidation factor of a rattlesnake. Their markings are kind of similar. And so these snakes often get killed just because they look like a rattlesnake. And so, but they're very beneficial. They call them gopher snakes. Because they will be found like in gopher holes and things like that.
May I go
and,
for
just
it?
hand over hand. It's very gentle.
Go for it.
She's just constant.
go for
it? It's a very gentle snake. It's just always on the move.
Hello.
And they're a beautiful animal. Very beneficial, keeping rodents and pests down in their native habitat.
Are they found in the wild in New England?
Not in New England. They are found on the East Coast. So if you go to New Jersey, down south, and then you head west, they're found all over. And there are also other relatives. There are also the bull snake and the pine snake, which are related to these. And they're all pretty much very similar in their behaviors and temperaments. Yeah, they're very on the move. And when she goes through grass, she is moving.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't we move on to the next one?
All right.
But we'll give you a little tease right now. The new reality show, Samantha York, Snake Handler, will be coming to a TV screen near you if we get the green light from the studio.
We'll have one episode. It will be one episode before it gets canceled.
All right.
Really impressed.
These guys, we have 4 of them, so I'm going to need your assistance. But
4?
they're nothing you need to worry about. They're all adorable.
Okay.
And I brought them because.
Okay, we can do this.
Yeah, this is more your speed.
Hi. You want to come over here?
Now, one thing I like to tell parents is turtles and tortoises are not good pets. And the reason is they live very long and they're a lot more work than people realize. Now, these are tortoises. All 4 of these are tortoises. And all 4 of them are different species. So you buy them. They're all around the same size. But there's 4 different species here. And the thing is, if you don't learn about the animal, you might end up with something, 1, that's illegal. That one's illegal. 2, so pet stores aren't going to sell, but you can get them online. Right. 2, the other thing is, not knowing their care. This is a tropical species. These are arid species, so the care requirements are different. And also, these two, they're full grown. This one will grow over 250 pounds.
And,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
So again, when you see him at a store like this, or you get him online like this, oh, he's so cute.
and will live how long?
And it'll live 150 to 190 years.
So you've got
and
a
that's why they're
250-pound turtle that
yeah.
lives for 150 years.
And that's why these are illegal in Maine, because
Yeah.
Maine says, what are you going to do with an animal that lives over 5 generations?
Yeah, so again, this just drives home the point that we always like to make with you, Drew, that before you adopt a pet like this or purchase a pet like this, you have to know what you're getting into.
Right. And, you know, again, parents think, a lot of parents get tortoises because it's one of those, I don't want to feed bugs, I don't want to feed rodents. How about we get a turtle? How hard can it be?
Right.
And they realize we have 60 or 70 turtles at my center, and tortoises that people get because they think they're easy, and they realize their kids pay no attention to them, and they're not what you think. They require a lot of care.
All right, we got to let that be the last word as the fleet continues to roam across the table. More information on Mr. Drew and his animals, too. All the educational resources there. Just head to the 207 section of our app or website. Drew, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Stay with us. Back with more in a moment.